boy Self-Conscious, and I'm tapping in with a quick live video. I promise you I ain't gonna hold you long. I'm just on here to make one statement and one statement only. But before I do, I want y'all to see this project that I've been working on. What's been keeping me extremely busy from being able to go live like I want to. I know y'all remember this truck from the other day, right? The 3500, the High Country, you know what I'm saying? With the Allison transmission, Duramax, that type. Rims and the tires, I got it on point. I painted the fender walls or whatever. And oh yeah, she glass right now. However, I'm just still on one side though, man. I'm still on one side. You can see me clearly now though. I'm still on one side. Might have to paint over that one more time because that paint, man, it's not no good paint in the can that I'm using. I went as far to paint the bumper, and it's coming to my likeness, but you can see some fucking bubbles in it. I don't like that. So I'm gonna definitely hit that over one more time. As a matter of fact, I got some new paint that I'm gonna use for that. I don't have to worry about it. So this side is taped off, obviously. I'm getting started on this side now, buff and black, so I can't rush it. It's a process. And you can see why I stopped that right there. You can see why I stopped that. And I gotta finish the proportion of this right here. I was able to get this done, so now I gotta clean all the little wax and shit up out of that, which I'm gonna take care of that. And where's my paint at? I bought some paint that I'm gonna use. Yeah, this right here. This right here, man, this undercoating, it's gonna prevent what I'm about to show y'all now. It's gonna prevent stuff like that from happening, like the little bubbles or whatever. That's not properly painted, man. That's a shitty job, and I don't like that. So this right here is gonna rectify that, right? So yeah, the High Country is definitely coming along, good as advertised. I told y'all guys I was gonna put it in the game, right? But listen, man, this is what I wanted to come on and also share with y'all. Let me flip the camera around. So, what's up, Rick? What's up, Roscoe? So I had a friend of mine, right? I'm not gonna call his name. He's a good friend of mine, and he's a white guy, right? He sent me a text message, man, and when I finally opened up the text message, I began to read what was in that text message, right? And I say, damn, boy, I thought about it for a minute. First, I had to process it, right? I had to process it because, like, I never really had anyone to come at me on that type of level, but it made perfect sense. And I'm finna share it with y'all. He was like, man, you know what? It's good you talking about, you know, the Trump, the legal immigrants and all that stuff there, but everybody don't understand that. And I thought about that shit, right? And I was just reflecting back. I remember when I was coming up, it was just some shit that I couldn't do, but I wanted to learn how to do it, so I just kept going. And I was like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna get it down pack, and I'm gonna do it, right? And it took some time. It took a tremendous amount of time for me to solidify or ace whatever I was trying to ace and lace, you feel me? But back to what I was saying, not to get off subject matter, but you know, everything coincide, right? With that being said, I said to myself, I said, you know what? I said, my dog absolutely right, boy. For one, some motherfuckers just don't give a fuck about what they go through in life. It is what it is. I mean, I can sit here and just pound something into a motherfucking head, but it's ultimately up to that person to take what I'm saying and not just run with it. I'm not saying just take what I'm saying and just say, okay, this what Self-Conscious, this what the messenger said, I'm gonna take this and run with it. Nah, you gotta do the knowledge, bro. But a lot of people, again, are just content with their current situation. They don't give a fuck about the fact that illegal immigrants are being put before them. They don't understand how much money it costs to take care of these motherfuckers over here in America, bro. Folks just don't understand. They just had a motherfucking standoff. Did y'all hear about the standoff they just had down there in Texas, man? All them illegal immigrants out there protesting with signs saying that, hey, we are humans. We are not all criminals, this and that, the third. I get that. And it's very important that we talk about stuff like that. But why keep talking about it, man, when people just don't understand the dynamics? They not gonna grasp onto that. People's nowadays, the way the world is operating now, folks don't care about nothing but material shit. That's all they care about now. They don't care about nothing else. But when my dog hit me with that and I gave it some thought, man, I've been kind of like rationalizing with myself mentally, right? And I'm like, damn, Steve. Like, man, my man just hit you with a motherfucking, he just dropped the jewel on you. This coming from a white dude now, you know what I'm saying? My dog, you feel me? So I said, you know what? I gave it some heavy thought and consideration, right? I did that. I say self-conscious. What are we gonna do? We know you got the new podcast about to air. You've been talking about it, but you know you got to make sure all your ducks line up in a row, so you just can't take off with the podcast. But for the time being, let's just go back to the basics, bro. Let's just come on live and just kick bullshit, you know, kick it with the people, bring peoples on the live stream, have conversations about life in general, because at the end of the day, Kamala Harris and Cricket Joe Biden done polluted a lot of y'all motherfucking minds so much and for so long till y'all adapted to the shit that they threw out there and cast it out there at you. You don't know nothing outside the scope of that. So when somebody try to come in and speak against what they done already established within your mind, your mental, it's not gonna work, because that's the only thing you holding on to. And it's sad, bro. It's sad for me to be here saying that peoples will literally go out the way to embrace BS, bro. Enough is enough. So I'm just living my life, bro. Like I always tell y'all, I'm just the messenger, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of weeks ago, you know, I told y'all I was homeless. I was in my car, right? Come on, bro. Homeless? Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? You feel me? But at the end of the day, the thought that count is this right here. And I'm gonna break it down to you in the most simplest form, right? I'm talking about simple. I'm not gonna throw out no huge ass fucking parables or fucking wordplay and all that shit there. I'm gonna keep it simple, basic, and fundamental. At the end of the day, only you personally, yourself as an individual, dictates the outcome of your life, progress in your life, success in your life. Only you can determine that, man. From the beginning, from the start. I'm the messenger, bro. I'm the messenger. You know what I'm saying? This is my job. My duty is to educate the people, bro. I'm supposed to come on here and kick knowledge. Even if you don't understand what I'm saying. Go to somebody and be like, yo, I just checked out a live stream, man. This guy named Self-Conscious, AKA Self-Con, the messenger, was saying X, Y, and Z. But I didn't catch on to what he was saying. Can you break that down to me the most simplest form so I can understand what the messenger meant about it? That's what you got to do. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not saying I'm the smartest person on the universe. But, bro, I done been through things in life. I done experienced things in life. So whatever I translate or relate over to you, it's not that I'm freestyling this shit off my head. This is shit that I done been through. You know what I'm saying? I done experienced things in life where I can come on here and I can give it to you from any level. I'm unlimited, man. Do you understand what I mean about that? I am unlimited. And meaning I can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But when I talk about stuff, I have to make it make sense. And what I mean about that, I don't want to come on here and educate or teach you or your kids perhaps, because we know we got kids that, you know, they be on these platforms. I don't want to teach them how to go out there in the streets and sell dope or rob a motherfucker or kill them. I'm not on here for that, bruh. That's not my message, man. That's not my message. And it's just kind of ironic. It's kind of ironic why people are so mentally dead, bro. Mentally dead. I sat back, I see myself in a lot of these other creators. Believe it or not, I can go right on YouTube right now and share 3 creators right now in my community and let you check out the videos. I got people that's trying to be me. People that's talking the way I talk. Originality can't be duplicated. You feel me? But it's okay. It's okay for you to do that. But in the process of you doing that, be consistent with it. Don't just say, well, damn, that shit there sound good. I got a platform. Maybe if I switch up and start talking like this, folks might just jump on that shit and take it and run with it. It don't work like that. It honestly don't work like that. You gotta know your worth, man. You gotta know what you want and understand what you want. And when you understand what you want, Flatfoot go get it, man. A lot of y'all out there procrastinating, man. A lot of y'all on these social media platforms just to be seen and to be heard. But you ain't delivering a message, man. Your message have to be impactful. So I decided to keep myself on the political side. You feel me? And meaning I want to be able to defend everything that I have shared thus far. Not just about Donald Trump, not just about the illegal immigrants, not just about Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, but I want to educate you on everything that's revolving around you. Man, we trapped in a cesspool right now, man. We surrounded by a bunch of fucking snakes. And what I mean about a bunch of snakes, I'm talking about snakes of all colors, of all sizes, all different species of life, bro. That's what we dealing with right now. You feel what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand that the life that has been presented to us based on our ways and actions only warrants one thing. All people want to hear you talk about is negativity, bro. It is what it is. People don't want to hear nothing positive no more. People like me get criticized tremendously, dramatically, drastically for speaking from an educational standpoint. But why do I have to limit myself just to quench your thirst? Explain that. Can somebody explain that? Why do I have to limit my level of intellect? Why do I have to downgrade to reach your level? I don't want to be on your level. I done been there and done that. Being on your level was the reason why it cost me 20 years and 6 months of my life in prison for lowering my standards, right? Again, we're going to go back to experience, right? We know what experience is, right? If you don't, I'm going to share it with you, right? Let me educate you real fast. Experience is the best of all teachers. Experience is the best of all teachers. You know what? You got to go through some things in life in order to overcome some things. You got to go through some things to overcome some things. An obstacle to you, where for me, speaking for myself individually, right? I'm not speaking for everybody else. But an obstacle to me is nothing more but a golden opportunity right now. So when I encounter an obstacle, I don't do what I used to do. I don't run from it. I encounter it. I take that same obstacle and turn it into an opportunity. Just because I know everything that's negative has a positive element within it, bro. Everything negative has some positive in it. And everything that's positive has some negativity that dwells within it. It takes two to create, positive and a negative. One cannot coexist without the other. This is what keeps the world balanced, bro. But a lot of y'all don't get it out there, though. A lot of y'all don't understand it because you too busy, caught up in the internet, when these rappers driving these Rolls Royces and these fucking Corvettes and these Lambos and got these big chains and these bust down. See, that's what you're caught up in. Your mind is fucked up on material shit. And the thing about it, you're not celebrating yourself. You're not celebrating something that you possess, but you more so celebrating something that belongs to somebody else that you would never possess. That's the fucked up part about it. Now look at yourself in the mirror and examine yourself and ask yourself, why am I celebrating somebody else more than I'm celebrating myself? You placing yourself on the back burner for another motherfucker that don't care about you? You feel me? These celebrities don't care about y'all, bro. All they want you to do is spend your money, buy their music, so they can live these luxurious lives or whatever. Don't none of them care about you. But you know what? The average person on social media will take their last dollar and to support somebody that don't give a fuck about you. And that's a crime shame. But I get criticized, I get penalized for being self-conscious, bro. I get penalized for being myself. Just because I decide to come on social media, YouTube, or whatever platform I'm on and speak positive, I get criticized. People can't relate to it. People's listen. Nas once said, people's hate what they can't conquer. People hate what they can't conquer. Guess it's just the fury of man became a monster on top of the world. I don't want to be on top of the world. I'm not in this shit for fame. What? I'm not, fuck the fame. I'm not gonna say fuck the fortune, but fuck the fame. I'm not on here for fame. I don't care about that. And that's what I want y'all to understand. That's what I want my subscribers to understand. Is this right here. If you're gonna support. It don't matter how I come at you. Just always keep in the back of your mind when self-conscious do come, he gonna come with the real. He might not pull up and jump out of a Lambo. He might not jump out of Rolls Royce or Range Rover, no shit like that. He might just pull up in a little motherfucking, a little hatchback. You feel me? He might pull up with a fake ass bus dying on or something like that. Hypothetically speaking. But I'm gonna be the same every day. And y'all gotta know one thing's for sure and two things for certain. It takes a lot of time and energy to do what I am doing. So you can't expect for me to take every second or every minute out of my day to be on here. I can't do that and I won't do that. You feel me? And the reason why I brought that up, I brought it up for a reason. How the fuck can I lose 10 subscribers overnight? You know what that's an indication of? You ain't going live. You ain't posting videos. So we unsubscribe to your channel, right? But what about when I do come on and do live streams and post videos? You're not watching them. So for those that's doing that, I want you to know it's not that serious. I don't go in the corner and put my head between my legs and say, man, they gonna subscribe from me. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I really don't. Because you gotta understand, man, this is just social media, man. This all, it ain't that serious. It's not a life or death situation, and meaning, oh, boy, you better go live, boy, you might not wake up tomorrow. Nah, it ain't that. I just wanna be me. I just wanna present myself to you as the person that I am. I'm not finna imitate a characteristic that's not that of mine. I don't get into all that fake shit. All that talking about I got 30 bodies up under my belt, I done killed 30 people, or I done sat at the round table with Donald Trump and ate fucking steaks and maps. See, I don't live a fairy tale life. I don't do that shit. A lot of people say you gotta fake it until you make it. No, sir. Not self-conscious. I don't get into all that bullshit. That's not my lane, bro. See, you gotta understand when you dealing with somebody that's done been through some shit in life, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have time for all the extracurricular stuff. At least I don't. I'm not speaking for nobody but myself. I don't have time for that. I have a kid that I have to raise. I have a family that I have to be there for, bro. I don't have time to be on this shit like I used to. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I'm like, okay, boom, give it to him, give it to him, give it to him, give it to him. But the realization is this right here. It don't take all of that. I do have a life outside of the scope of this. It's not like YouTube paying me thousands of dollars a month, bro. The fuck you think I'm gonna waste fucking 18 hours of my fucking day for $70 a month? Are you fucking serious? You can keep unsubscribing. I don't give a fuck. Because again, this is not a life or death situation. This is something that I choose to do. This is not an obligation for myself. It's not an obligation. You feel me? So I want y'all to also know that I'm not obligated to do none of that. You feel me? But at the end of the day, all I want to say is this right here. Allow yourself to become accustomed to seeing and hearing things other or differently than you accustomed to hearing or seeing. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Don't get caught up in somebody else's lifestyle, bro. It's not gonna work. Like when people go crazy about this, oh, that's little baby, or this, who gives a fuck? That's a regular fucking person, bro. Like you and I. They just got money. That's it. So why do I feel the need to get out of my character or go out of my way to damn praise and salute man? You will sit here and salute man, but not the one that gave you the existence that you got. You won't get your motherfucking ass off your ass Sunday mornings, wash your face, brush your teeth, wash your ass, get dressed, and go give praise and thanks to the person that gave his only begotten son to die and to save the world from sin, the one that gave you the existence and the life that you have. You can't do that, but you can sit here and praise Lil Baby. You can sit here and praise T.I. and all these rappers. Are y'all fucking serious, bro? Come on, man. That's why I get criticized. Want me to tell you why? Because of shit like this right here. I'm going to keep it all the way funky with you. See, I ain't going to sugarcoat it, all that other extra shit, just to throw shit out there just so I can say, well, damn, if I talk about that, they going to embrace me. Nah, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I really don't. I do what I want to do. But the difference between me and a lot of you and a lot of them, I dictate what goes on in my life. I dictate what's in my circle, what's in my vicinity. I do as I choose to do, as I please to do. Because again, it's only YouTube. It's not that serious. You see what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all, you have to pay attention to me. I do certain things for a reason, man. A lot of people say it's trickery, it's psychologically, it's mind games. No, it's not. It's not none of that shit. This is just what I choose to do. I choose to be myself. It helps me to figure people's out. It helps me to figure people's out, bro, for who they truly, really are. It lets me know where a person's mentality and mindset or mind state is at that in particular time. See, I'm no dummy. I'm highly educated. You feel what I'm saying? And guess what? Here's the sad thing about it. I don't need nobody to give me flowers and kudos. I give it to myself because I know what I became. When you know what you have became in life, when you know what road you done travel and the things that you was able to overcome, you don't sit there and wait for nobody to clap their hands, bro. For what? I don't need you to salute me. I salute my motherfucking self. I don't need you to salute me. I salute myself, bro. I don't need your congratulations. I don't need any of that. It's a waste of time. But you know what? Mine is a terrible thing to waste. The Bible states a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, right? So you know what I do? You want me to tell you exactly what I do? When I encounter those type of people, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want, I shall not need. He make me to lie down in green pastures. He leaded me beside the still waters. He restored my soul for his name's sake. Ye thought I walked through the valley of the shadow of death. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, thou comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. That's what I do. Songs is powerful. That is a powerful scripture. You feel me? Now, here's the thing about it, right? Let me go ahead and justify and solidify what I just said and why I said what I said before I get off of this live, right? Let me break something down to you in the most simplest form. Hopefully y'all guys can comprehend to this, right? There's an old saying go, right? You can lead the horse to the water. And you probably never heard the saying before, but I'm gonna give it to you from a whole totally different perspective, right? A whole nother astrological plane. I'm talking about Jews, fucking Pluto, Mars, Saturn, all that shit. Let me break something down to you real fast. You can make that horse go to the water, and guess what? You can make him drink that motherfucker too. But you gotta give him a reason to wanna drink it. Do I need to say that again? You can take him, make him go to the water, and you can make him drink it. Versus some people saying, well, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. I totally disagree. You got to give him a reason to want to drink it. That's it. How do you give him a reason to want to drink it? Man, you got to lead by example. Hey, man, don't you go over there and shoot that boy. Hey, little man, don't you go over there and rob that man. And I turn around and do the same shit that I just told them two little kids not to do. That's like the blind leading the blind the last time I checked, right? In other words, you lead the horse to the water, you make him drink it. You say something to make him drink it, because guess what? When he get that first motherfucking taste, it's over with. When he get that first taste, it's over with. But again, you got to give reason. But if you're not giving, see, a plan without a purpose ain't shit. I'm gonna say that one more time for the ones that possibly missed that. A plan without a purpose, you ain't got shit. You can have the biggest plans in the world. Man, look at here. I'm going on a vacation to the Caribbean. I'm finna build me a motherfucking mansion from ground up. I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that. That's your plan. But what's the purpose? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it to show off, to be seen? Or are you doing it to leave to allow it to be a part of your legacy. And meaning when you go, you passing it on down to your kids. So what is your purpose? Everybody in life have a plan, but everybody don't have a purpose. And that's the difference maker. So again, I don't choose to come on here and talk about game banging and all that extra shit. Man, I'm a grown ass fucking man. I'm a grown ass man. What I look like on here with my pants sagging, talking about, yo, I'm about to roll on my ops. Yo, we about to do, come on, man, what the fuck? And I got kids. What kind of example am I setting for my kids? The video I did Sunday with my daughter out on the basketball court, that was for a reason. It probably caught a lot of y'all off a surprise, but it was for a reason, bro. Everything that I do for a reason, purpose, and a cause. It's all educational. It's a part of that one huge educational system that we have to continue to build systematically or what, because anything man-made can be disassembled. Remember that now. Anything that's man-made can be disassembled. And meaning it can be broken, tore apart. I'm gonna break it down for you just so you can see I'm not just using words that I don't know the definition, right? Because I know somebody probably waiting to say, man, he using these damn words and don't even know the definition. Do I care? I really don't. But I want you to know that I know what the fuck I'm talking about so you can start paying attention. This is what I want you to do. Start paying attention. When I come on live sometime, when I ain't talking about Donald Trump, when I ain't talking about the legal migrants or whatever, have the same fucking energy. Display the same support. Because I'm not going to talk about that all the time. I'm going to talk about it every chance I get, true indeed. But I'm going to also mix it up, man, because guess what? At the end of the day, life is bigger than politics. Some people call it politricking. Hey, it's each his own. I'm just the messenger, man. I'm just the messenger, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no better than you. I'm a YouTuber, so what? Do that make me better than you? Hell no. Want me to tell you why I don't? Motherfucker, I struggle just like you. I got a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to, look. I work a motherfucking 9 to 5. This is what I do for a living. Detailed damn cars and shit. See all that shit out there? That's what I do for a living. Vacuum cleaner, soap, ladder, fucking tags, fucking purple power and fucking fans and fucking aerosol. That's what I do. I do that. So why do I need to come on just because I'm a YouTuber? Why do I need to come on the camera and make it seem like I'm living larger than life? I ain't got to do all of that. Want me to tell you why? Man, originality can't be duplicated, bro. When you be yourself, people accept you for who you are. I don't have to come on here and try to be like T.I. or be like Boosie or some of these other folks. No disrespect, but I don't care about what they got going on. I have to establish myself first in life, bro. I got to put myself first. When you talk about change, change is a what? An inner process. And meaning change starts within yourself. I can't change you. You got to be willing to want to change yourself. And you know what? That's 90% of the world. That is the biggest and greatest fear in life. Change. Because some people just want to leave the world and be remembered as this stupid ass individual that did the same shit constantly over, and over again. When you should want to leave this world and say, hey, people started off looking at me saying that I was this type of person or that type of person, but damn, now that I'm dead and gone, now people can finally say something good about me. Let people have something good to say about you when you leave the world, man. Especially if you got kids. Give them a reason to want to carry your legacy on, bro. All this shit matters in life. Why do y'all don't understand this? Why do y'all think social media is just all about watching women shaking their ass or doing all this and doing that or all this other shit? Social media is bigger than that, bro. You, in fact, have people like me that's conscious and aware, that's knowledgeable, that's educative, that want to talk about life, that want to, you know what I'm saying, drop jewels on you, give you a reason to want to change the people that you allow within your circle. Why are we not accepted? That's all I'm saying. Why can't y'all accept us and embrace us like y'all embrace the bullshit? Because it goes back to what I said earlier. People are only accustomed to negativity, bro. They don't know nothing other than that. So when you talk about this stuff right here, it's not that they don't want it. A person that can't comprehend and understand things in life will never overstand. What you mean about that self-conscious? Tell me how the fuck can you overstand before you understand? Huh? Tell me how can you overstand before you understand? Tell me how you can build that house from the sky up to the ground. Man, you gotta have a fucking foundation to set that shit on. A lot of y'all don't have foundations. A lot of y'all don't have your own personal foundations. You standing on someone else's foundation. And that's why you can never get anywhere in life. Because you're too scared to deviate away from that's hindering you from becoming successful in life. I can go on and on if I want to. This is just some of it. This is just some of it. I speak life, man. I talk life. I can't help this is who I am and who I became. It is my past current situations that's done transformed me into the person that I am now. A lot of y'all don't get to see this side of me right here, bro. But it's a time for everything. It's a time and place for everything. A lot of times they say you don't give a person what they want, you give them what they need. Now let me explain that to you. You don't give a person what they want, right? But you give them perhaps what they need. A lot of us don't understand the difference between a want and a need. So how can I give you something that you don't understand? A want is materialistic shit of the world. Cars, clothes, jewelry, women, so on and so forth, etc. A need, food, clothing, shelter, so on and so forth. That's the difference. But a lot of people, let me tell you what people do, right? A lot of people put their wants before their needs. Listen, a lot of people take their wants and put their wants at the tippy top and put their needs at the bottom on the back end. A person like that is dangerous. Want me to tell you why? Not dangerous to me or to you. They dangerous to themselves. They more of a threat to themselves than they are to you. And meaning they will put their life on the line for those wants, those gold chains, those clothes, those shoes, those women, just to be out in the public. Oh boy, he got all that jewelry on. Now somebody finna roll up on you, right? Listen at this, follow me now. I'm educating you, boy. I'm finna hit you with some ism. He out there just doing this thing. Motherfucker pull up. Boy, let me get that. Get what? Let me get them chains. Let me get that white. Man, I ain't giving you nothing. Pop out. Your dumb ass done lost your life because you ain't want to give up a chain and a motherfucking watch that you can't even take with you. Cause the U-Haul ain't gonna follow that motherfucking hearse. Do I need to say it again? The U-Haul truck, right? You know the motherfucker that you put all your furniture when you're moving from one destination to the other, when you load up, that motherfucker ain't gonna follow that hearse to that graveyard. It ain't. When you get to that graveyard, you can't jump on your motherfucking cell phone, right? You can't jump on your cell phone and say, hey, I left a pair of Jordan 3s. I left a bust down rollie. I left a chain. And I left a car over here, man. Could y'all bring that shit over here for me? They getting ready to put me in the ground. I need y'all to put that shit in there with me. It sounds funny, but the reality of it is this right here. You got people that literally think like that. You do. I know people right now that got buried in their car inside of a graveyard, bro. I know people that got buried in jewelry and all kind of shit in their graves. We know this, but it's sad for a motherfucker to put a want before a need. You just sit there and just disregard your needs. Man, fuck food, fuck a roof, fuck all of that. As long as I got some chains or watching the car, I'm good. But this is social media. This is what social media has became, bro. It's not the platform. The platform was designed perfectly. It's the people that's accessing the platforms. You don't have enough people like me that speak from this magnitude or this perspective, bro. You don't have that. It's no room for people like me. So it's no coincidence that I have to get a little versatile. I have to just tap into just do different things because I understand my position and my role on social media when it comes to shit that I talk about. Because man, the average person rely on this right here. Shit, I came up, my daddy wasn't there, man. I ain't had no father figure in my life. Shit, that's a poor fucking excuse. You was a kid, right? But what about when you became a man? Do anybody understand what the Bible means when it says, when I was a child, I done childish like things, but when I became a man, I placed childish things to the side? Can y'all decipher that? Do y'all understand what the scripture means about that? When I was a child, I did childish things, but when I became a man, I placed childish things to the side. Ponder on that. Think about that. When I end this live stream, get in your Bible, man. I'm not gonna tell you what it's at. It says, if ye seek, ye shall find. For the day, y'all have a blessed one. I'm out.